welcome to another episode of our Possible Pictures podcast series, sponsored by Revving. I'm here with Joe Esposito from Inmobi. Joe, thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah,
Excited to be here.
Great. Well, it's good to have you. And I'm sorry that we're in the sun. It's hot here
All
in
good.
Miami, but
Yeah.
we'll try and keep it brief for you.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, would you mind maybe kicking us off, telling us a bit about you, of course, and a bit about Inmobi and Glance?
Yeah, absolutely. So Joe Esposito, I lead our global agency partnerships team at Inmobi and Glance. Been with Inmobi for about 5 years, based in New York. So literally just trying to build as many of our partnerships with the agencies as possible.
Yeah.
And really just kind of drive our business forward with trying to deliver as much value for our partners as we can.
Yeah, amazing. Well, Joe, of course, I mentioned that from Inmobi and Glance.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about what Inmobi advertising do, but also what is Glance?
100%. Yeah. So Inmobi is really the bedrock of our business for really third-party supply through our exchange, our SSP, delivering outcomes like very much mobile first, 60,000 plus apps within our exchange.
Wow.
But a lot of omni-channel as well, so CTV, web, which we've kind of developed over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our third-party supply, right? And our advertising business. Glance is really our consumer properties,
Okay.
right? So it's our owned and operated solutions from a content standpoint, advertising, multiple surfaces. So delivering these experiences on mobile lock screens, CTV, sort of that ambient kind of environment. So very kind of unique, really where we're coming into the fold from a first party kind of owned and operated standpoint, really differentiating us from a lot of the other SSPs out there that are operating a lot of the third party supply. So it's very unique. Yeah.
It sounds incredible. And I had a podcast with Kunal, of course, with Business Officer, to talk about this. And the Glance product sounds amazing with the AI layers that you're bringing into it. And of course, I know you're here promoting Glance as well, of course, at Possible. You've got your own setup at the Eden Rock. I mean, how's that all going? And what's your thoughts on Possible at the moment?
Look, for us to kind of come out with Glance for really the first time at one of these events has been amazing. It's really our kind of, like I've been kind of saying it as like it's our coming out party.
Yeah, nice.
No one really understood what Glance was and what's Inmobi, what's Glance.
Yeah.
So I think for us to kind of truly represent that and be kind of Glance first has been really powerful.
Yeah.
Possible's amazing. It's been it's already a busy week. There's a ton of people here and a lot of really good meetings and a lot of valuable time. And I think for us to kind of show up in a different and frankly bigger way has been really, really powerful. For sure.
It's the place to be, isn't it? And I've been over to see your side. You've got Shade and you have a bar. So if anyone wants to go meet Glance, head over.
Come on over. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, look, Jerry, it'd be good to understand. Is there one thing maybe that's happening in your industry at the moment that you'd like to share with us? Anything to pick up on?
Yeah. In the last, I don't know, I'd say 18 months. Again, I've been with Inmobi and Glance for about 5 years.
Yeah.
In the last 18 months, though, I think a lot of the agencies and the holding companies, they're really leaning in on our data from a data enablement, technology enablement standpoint. Whereas, yes, of course, they can run media with us, but I think they're starting to see if we have access to over 2.5 billion consumers through through our supply and through our technology. There's a lot of data signals that they can lean on and leverage. So I think, as the agencies and holding companies are sort of building their own kind of proprietary systems, how can we fill those gaps that they might have across regions, across countries? When we have that kind of global scale and really the intelligence from a mobile standpoint, that's that kind of always on device, right? So it really, the amount of traction that we've had and success that we've had in those conversations really kind of changes the game. Whereas, we're not just another SSP supply partner. Now we're actually more of a strategic partner from that kind of data and technology enablement standpoint.
That's incredible. 2.5 billion consumers globally.
Yeah.
That's massive, right?
Yeah,
That's a lot of data.
Yeah, it's a lot of data. So I mean, look, it's changed the game certainly for my team. And it's been an exciting almost like 2 years kind of going down that track because look, SSPs, there's a lot of challenges. Like you can always kind of look at us as like a commodity. There's a lot of kind of duplication, right? But if we can really provide that unique data and that technology enablement, especially when we can bring that kind of first party data with Glance and our own and operated properties. So it's not just the exchange, it's those as well. That's where things, it's really start to get interesting.
Yeah, and unique is a tough word to fit into the sort of ad tech space. There's so many different things. So if you can truly be unique, I mean, there's your value, right?
That's it. Yeah,
That sounds great.
Look, and I first half of my career was on the agency side, and I still get the same questions of like, what do you have that's unique? What's your differentiator? And for a while, I didn't have that great of an answer, right? And now we really do. Like we've figured out how to kind of be that kind of strategic, valuable partner, and that's definitely grown in a big way in the last couple of years.
Fantastic. Yeah. But Joe, it's been great chatting with you. I mean, maybe as a final thought here before I let you go, enjoy the rest of your time if possible. I mean, maybe looking ahead, is there anything that's coming up later this year you're particularly excited about, whether it be Inmobi, Glance, or just the industry in general?
Yeah, I mean, look, like gonna get into the buzzword here, but agentic buying, right? And agentic commerce, agentic shopping, which we're tackling both. Like we want to be that partner that agencies work with, almost agentic first, right? So we're going to have all those integrations, scope 3, some other partners out there from an ad CP standpoint. But then we're also delivering those agentic shopping experiences through Glance, right? So I think everything that we're doing as a business is truly going to be agentic first. And I think that's, we're barely scratching the surface in terms of who's going down that road right now.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna blow up in the next, certainly in the next 6-12 months.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to talk about it with you next year when I see you here again,
do it,
right?
Absolutely.
But Joe, I'd love to see you.
Beverage,
Exactly, man.
Good to meet you.
Thanks very much, right?
Absolutely. Thank you.